Hello everybody, Burnedoutguy here, and welcome back to OutWorld Station. Alright, so in between episodes I've been a little bit busy here playing around with stuff. So if we have a look at the way we have our stuff set up, I changed the way we have our inputs going out here. So try to make things look a little bit more efficient and work a little bit more efficient. So you can see that the blue part up top here is highlighted. So this is where we have our first titanium storage going to, and this is where we have our second one. So I've split the two of them up, and then this way they produce more and faster and wonderful. I did the same thing with the carbon. I split those up into different amounts. Same with the molding stuff. Those are all doing different things, and then the silica only goes to one place, and then our gold goes to only those couple of places there. So um, we are making a lot more super alloys than before. Each one of these has one of those cores on it, the overdrive cores, and those overdrive cores come from here. That way we can get all that wonderful stuff. So now the ice goes here directly into that, goes down and distributes among here, and then all the extra carbon stuff goes into here, which is wonderful. We separated the what is this stuff there, the hydrogen coming out of here, for so no, we're no longer powering the hydrogen from the same spot. We're doing two different setups. So now this is just solely for our fuel depots, and this one over here is just solely for our power. So 20 of these things here, they're all producing 12 each that you're consuming, so 12 per minute. So that's 120 for the 10, right? 240 for each. And then we go on the other side over here. These are 50 each per minute, so we got a surplus of 30. So those go into the containers. So it's always nice to have a little bit of extra. And then we have another setup here just in case we start going over our power demand, right? And then these ones here are for the ones that we were feeding back at base there for the hydrogen depot. So yeah, this is our little power setup for this. Right now we're going through a little storm issue right now, so probably gonna affect us a little bit. That's fine. What else we done here? I don't think we really did anything else out here. Nor here. So this is all pretty good stuff. What else did I do? We just got our courtyard expanded. That's about it. So I'm ready for a bigger army and stuff like that for next time. I think that's about it. I think we're pretty much well caught up and we're good to go. The materials that are all coming in from this wormhole is all from the number 3. I'm just trying to bring in tungsten and the titanium. I think I had something turned off, and this is why the tungsten is so far behind from everything, but it's fine. We're slowly, I think, catching up here, which is good. I've also made sure that all of our stuff here is at like 5 to 5. Some of them are even at 5 to 1 too, if I'm not mistaken. Like, yeah, down here. So we have all of our stuff being hooked up and all good to go, restricted, so we're not making too much of certain things. These ones and these ones I just chose to let go because eventually we will be using a lot, so I figured having a nice little stockpile ahead of time would be kind of nice because they are kind of slow going, right? Other than that, these are all open as well. Those are all open, and I didn't limit them, right? So that way we can have max item flowage going on here and lots of production. So I'm trying to think like large scale and not so in the moment kind of thing. So yeah, other than that, I think that's the best I can do for item output and stuff, because you got to look at your chest, right? Your chests are going to tell you how many items per minute that you're outputting or whatever. So obviously if you're consuming a lot, well, it's going to tell you that you're consuming a lot. And then upgrading your chests is nice because you can get more in them and you can also send more out. So the level 3 ones are 540 items per minute output, so which is pretty nice, right? But anyways, I guess we should keep going. It's enough babbling and enough like me showing you how I made the base a little bit more efficient. I think it looks good like that too. It's not bad. So let's continue on with our stuff here. So we're on number 9 now. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so we're going to be getting into warheads and stuff. Okay, this is what we need the to do the nitrox stuff for. Awesome. So we'll get into that. So it wants 250 nitrox in there. Well, I got that, my friend. I got that. Very nice. Our hub expanded too.
You have now unlocked the ammo factory and ammo depot. Ship ammo is produced in the ammo factory and loaded into a ship from the ammo depot. As with fuel depots, you can link a module to an ammo depot, and nearby tugs will automatically transport ships between them.
Cool.
When you're ready, open the objectives panel to continue.
All right, well, let's set up the ammo stuff first and check this out. I think the ammo is going to be in one of these, right? No. Oh, yeah, it's in its own little building. For crying out loud, don't you listen? All right, so the two types of ammo that we got to worry about is the warheads. So we'll put warheads here, and then the other one is making the light ammo missile. So we will go and we'll start setting this up so that way it can only do one thing of ammo here. I don't think we're ever going to need more than that. And this one here, we're going to make the missiles. Now, in order to make warheads, it's pretty simple. It's just the nitrox and the molecular bonding. So let's hook that up. Our nitrox comes from quite the distance away, but that's fine. Cool. So that's all nice and hooked up. So eventually we should have missiles and warheads being made. We do have some in storage up there. Where do we put the ammo depot? Probably close by to here would be a good thing, right? Maybe we can put it on this side here. I'll put it here and leave room just, you know, in case I ever want to do 2 of them, right? Then I guess I gotta link whatever missiles we got in here, right? So this thing. Oh, look at all those guys go. It emptied me right out. That's 250 we're gonna have in there if we let that go. So that's fine, yeah. One limit of 250 is fine and dandy. All right, now that we got that set up, let's move on to the next one. Military grade ships. All right. 100 ammo. All right, we'll have to work on that. I will open a spot here for ammo, so that way it just siphons off a little bit of time here. I don't have to worry about it. So we do have another asteroid field too. We got to remember that we have access to, so we'll have to go and have a look at that one point or another and set up some stuff if we need it. But for now, we seem to be doing pretty good on all of our materials, right? Not a meteor storm. Oh no. Can happen over here. I'm not too worried. The missile launchers are pretty dang good. All right, there we go. That didn't take too long at all, actually. Oh, missile launchers and shield generators.
You have now unlocked military starships, which must be provided with the required ammo. Ammo is produced in the ammo factory and can be deployed from the ammo depot. Choose another objective from the objectives panel.
No worries. All right. Those would be made probably in here, right? Yeah, shield generator and the missile launcher. I might just copy this stuff and put it on this side, and that way I can keep these factories all on the same side. Alright, totally a good idea. Alright, so the next 2 recipes we're going to set up is the shield generator and the missile launcher. Totally rad. All right, so these require a few little things here. What I wanted to do. Okay, so those computers. What we get? There you go. So those are going to start getting made. And the next ones are just the advanced plates, frames, and the computers. That's pretty simple. But eventually, I'm assuming they're probably going to want us to add these to here, so we'll do that now. All right, that's good. So now that we got those two on the go, we'll select the next one. Advanced ore extraction. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, we can do it.
Mark III miners and Mark II bioextractors have
Awesome.
now been unlocked. These can extract raw materials at a higher rate and increase the output of your factory immensely.
Good
To
stuff.
continue, select a new objective from the objective.
All right, so that I'll do eventually. I'll go around and I'll slowly upgrade them, right? Advanced fueling. We got like a bigger. Oh, okay. We can upgrade our fuel depots to MK2s. Okay. Carbon nanos. Oh, we need 1,000 of them in there, huh? All right, let's stack at 500. There we go. Bigger fuel depots.
The
We'll have
Mark
to
II
upgrade
fuel
these ones.
depot has now been unlocked. This module has a faster fuel transfer rate and can fuel larger starships more efficiently. To continue, select a new objective from the Objectives panel.
Okay, so they're not that expensive to upgrade. We just gotta get more nanotubes. Advanced logistics. Oh, an MK3 freighter and the ship. Nice. Just missing super alloys in there, huh?
Mark III freighter docks can store considerably more items ready for transport. They can also output items at a faster rate, letting you link more modules to them and avoid bottlenecks. Mark
Awesome.
III freighters can be constructed from Mark III docks, and these can also transport more items at higher speeds, as well as having a mounted beam turret for defense against nearby enemies.
That's pretty cool.
More objectives are available from the objectives.
Alright, what else we got here? And then we got the last one here. Alright, well, we gotta make stuff. Make these guys. Huh?
We've still had no contact from the mission sent to the lava planet Cerberus, so we have no choice but to make sure that any future operations sent to this area can defend themselves against hostile threats.
Okay.
Energy readings point to this area being a potential source of exotic matter, however, so we must mount another expedition to investigate this further.
Okay.
With this in mind, we recommend that we assemble a military force to explore this area and find the source of the exotic readings emanating from the region. Please build the following ships.
Alright, we'll do that. Don't see why we can't. Seem to be doing very well on logistics, I think. So we should start setting that up. We're not having a problem with power or any items coming in, so yeah, man, let's slowly get this on the go. Are they all in the big ones here? The first one's just gonna need fuel. I should probably see about upgrading these guys, huh? Like, they still fuel them, they're just not as fast, I guess. Because the buffer inside these ones are only like 500, if I'm not mistaken, and then these upgrades are like 1500. So there's a huge difference between the buffers. Like 3 times the amount. That's so funny, he pushed the other one in place. Hey, now that's an efficient guy, I'm telling you. Okay, so these things I noticed they fill up pretty slow. So I think what we're going to do is we're gonna go 1 here, 2 here, 3 really invalid shape. Okay, well then what we'll do is we'll move you. How's that? Make you and you there. You and you here. Now, the reason why I'm thinking something like this is because each pipe has a max flow of 300 per minute. So if we get 600 per minute going into these, then we should be able to furnish. Otherwise, it's going to be like Keka and it's not going to work. And we're going to have things that are going to blow up here, and I don't want that. All right, so we'll try that again. This time I don't have any storages in between though. Took those away. We'll just hopefully it furnishes fast enough through here, right? 3 and 4 have nothing. Oh yeah, I probably didn't say anything up at 3 and 4, did I? Of course not. Okay, there we go. That's good. We now have that going on that side. Now have hydrogen coming in here, so be fine. And the whole 2000, so that's pretty good. Awesome. So all the other area is doing its thing here, getting rid of all those, getting ready to get these ready. Well, we'll expand and we'll check out this new area. Not super big of a map, but we'll check it out. We'll go around and unlock everything, and then we'll fight everything and pick everything up. All right, so here's our map fully unlocked anyways. We got quite a bit of stuff to look forward to here anyways, which is pretty decent. All the normal kind of nodes and everything here. Nothing new and special. But who knows? We might find something half decent in one of these chests. Probably get more of those artifacts, right? So let's set up a little bit of a base here so we can get some protection, and then well, at least that. So this little area should do us just fine. So at least we have somewhere to bring the artifacts when we get them. And I guess we can just kind of choose a location and fly towards it and see if we can unlock it and take over the stuff. And see what enemies drop at the same time, you know. Picking up some new stuff anyways. A probe anyways, that's pretty new. Awesome. Please leave me alone. Okay, so we don't have any of those on us right now. Maybe we'll find some in here. Or there's that already. We just gotta find the little, what are these? Quantum implosion ammo. Interesting. That sounds dangerous. We got our first artifact. Yeah. Nanotube cable. Oh boy. Ooh, artifact. Looks like we got a storm going on up there. Cool, some of that fishing line stuff. I've left so much stuff behind so far, it's crazy. Our artifact right here, boys. Artifact. The artifact. Oh, the guy's there. I managed to pick up one of these little bullet things there, so what do we get here? Oh, artifact. Start with the gang over here. Oh, the artifact. Amazing. Oh boy, a whole little army over here. So the only things left are, gotta go get a piece of tungsten. Need one of those bullet things. Another one of those. And another one of those yellow things. Oh, I had a yellow thing on me, that's good. Let's toss that in there and see what we get. And a bunch of junk. No surprise. Oh, awesome. This last one had an artifact in it. Beautiful. So the only two we're missing is these ones here, and they both require one of those purple things, or those bullet casing things there. Those rocket launchers are truly amazing. I was checking around here, and I was looking for the other bottleneck that we kind of got right now is making our super alloys here. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to make another one of these. Right now they're at 360 items per minute. That's max outflow. That's 180 items each. So if we want to get like this stuff flowing a lot faster and our items being made faster, we're gonna have to put out another one of these wormholes, dedicate one to each, and then send the items to each one of their things here, and then so forth out, right? So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go make another one, set it all up, and then show you. All right, so now we got two of our little portals here going, and each one of these are receiving at 387, and they're outputting around 400 or whatever. So this should really help drastically help us make more super alloys. You gotta watch out when for your little bottlenecks and stuff like that, because sometimes you don't realize that these are what's gonna bottleneck you is what you're gonna move from one place to another. So that you gotta watch out for. Your storages you gotta watch out for. Um, and also travel time. You also gotta take into consideration when building your base too, right? So yeah, the longer you make it away from certain things, the longer it is just going to take for things to get there, right? So technically, in a way, I should be starting to build things closer this way now, um, instead of moving myself farther out that way. Would probably be a better idea, because then things wouldn't take so long to build, maybe. But we'll look into that. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our army is complete, as our last guy here is getting armored up and ready to go and to take his positions amongst our grand fleet. Our army shall be victorious, and nothing shall get in our way. I like the look of these little exo fighters there. They look pretty good, man. Look very nice, very nice. So, with that being said, minions, depart!
Our assault mission to Cerberus has been able to establish a beachhead in orbit around the planet, and the source of the energy readings has been identified. A vast debris field made from the wrecks of countless starships orbits the planet. We believe these are the remnants of an ancient war between unknown forces.
Well,
Our forces have confirmed the presence of exotic matter in and around these wrecks, which will be essential if we want to begin the production of antimatter. Our forces also discovered an ancient robot production facility within
Cool.
this area, and we believe this is where most of the hostile robots we've encountered in this system are coming from.
okay, so shut that shit down.
More objectives are available from the objectives panel.
Cool stuff, cool stuff. Let's take a look at the map there. So yeah, so we'd be able to go there the next time, eh? Uranium. We didn't get it. We didn't find any of that yet, though. Oh, no uranium. Oh, maybe we'll find out how to make that stuff afterwards. But we'll find out next episode. So I hope you enjoyed, everybody. Our little efficient upgrade to our base, making things quite a bit more efficient. That took a lot less time than some of the other ones did. But yeah, I think the next step would be to maybe bring in resources from other places, set up different containers for those, and then maybe feed a second line of starting to do our our upgrades here. So like maybe if we needed more of these or whatever, well, anyways, we'll figure it out. But so far everything seems to be pretty good. Like these are staying full. So as long as these are staying full, I'm not gonna like really double up on them, but we should soon. I'm thinking about, because maybe we were not making enough of these. Maybe we should double up on these or something. We'll have to take a look at them a little bit more and closely and to see what I'm making. I know one thing that our bottleneck here is our super alloys. We got to really get a handle on that. That's once probably this and this backs up, that will probably back up over there, but until then, yeah, we're gonna be struggling a little bit. Yeah. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed the episode, everybody. Like, subscribe, peace, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.